Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And now Lamont Wade Jr. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike two. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Ohtani, a former rookie of the year. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. And a strike. One out, base is empty. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swings through that one for strike one. 2 out, space is empty. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball two. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here in L.A. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for L.A. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler. Soler, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Just missed. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. The batter will be Michael Conforto. First pitch misses. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Second inning here, no score. Chopped left side. Muncy. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 1 gone, runner at first. And here is Matt Chapman. Outside low. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. So first and second with 2 outs. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Out to short, and a base hit. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Marco Luciano now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Up the middle, flips it behind his back. to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for. And we're back. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And a pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Teoscar Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Chris Taylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. Taylor out of the play. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Yastrzemski in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Conforto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swings through that.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that one is inside. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit hard. That gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And fouled off. And a pitch. Line to right, base hit.
That's 3 singles in a row. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches that he can battle.
Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. One runs in. Banks off the wall. 2 runs are in. And they clear the bases. 3-run score. Safe. He beats it.
Well, everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now it's Max Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Out to short, Luciano. Slings to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to third. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Hernandez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swung on, belted. Yastrzemski raging back towards the wall. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 2.
You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like G.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Matt Chapman. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Just off the inside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And a good eye there. That one misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Bailey off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd left for San Francisco, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here comes Chris Taylor. There's a swing and a miss. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Hayward at the plate now as he chases after that one. Up and in, ball 1. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
The punch out there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Righty delivers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the fifth. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Here comes a pitch. Wade goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And ball 1. Bounce to the right side, finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second, slides, but he can't come up with it. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Soler in the box, lays off for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wade, the runner at third. Estrada over at second. Yastrzemski at first with no outs. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He made him pay for that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Goes down looking. And here is Matt Chapman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Four runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Slater now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bye-bye, baby. A grand slam for the Giants. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're dialed into the show.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex. I just gotta check what I spent.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a big power threat. Mookie Betts. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. That one to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Turns and fires to Betts. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Next to hit, Freddie Freeman.
One strike.
The Dodgers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batter, catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And there's a foul ball. Two outs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. This one remains close. 6-5. All set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And a pitch. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Right through there. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Wade stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. In the air to left, down the line. Slater sprinting. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Kyle Harrison.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the batter down, James Outman. Trying to move him over here. The pitch. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter he's prepared for it can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Teoscar Hernandez swings and misses. 0-1. And now the lefty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Jason Hayward. 1 for 2. Pitch misses. 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Muncy on second. Taylor at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the number 2 hitter, Thairo Estrada. Ohtani back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
3 balls. Keep straight.
In the air, right field. Locks on his horse. That drops in, plays it on a hop. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Come on and miss.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Tapped softly on the ground. Freeman steps on the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. The throw in. Michael Conforto will climb in. That one pulled foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. So the Giants lead. Bottom of the 7th. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. A wind in the pitch. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he chases a high fastball there. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers getting loose as well. On its way to the corner. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And fouled off. With the tying run at second, here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 3. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break, because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
Slater gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants down in order. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he swings through that one. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A gigantic blast. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Chris Taylor now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Got the bat going too soon, and strike two. Chases that one out of the zone. Now 2 away. Jason Hayward, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Gavin Lux digs in now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Bounced out to short. Luciano. They take the force out, and that's the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th. Now Marco Luciano. And here it comes. Makes a sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Clips the corner. And it's 0-1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Slides, but it gets by him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. 7-6.
Wastes no time there. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
One down, runner at third. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And there's a ball.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a swing and a miss. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Right through there for a strike.
The pitch.
Okay.
And there's ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And up next for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play. Well, the last place you want to miss with a splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Chapman at the plate and takes high there. To third. And there's a hit. Around third. He will score. And they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Slater stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 4. Now into the game, Brett Wisely. He takes over as the new first baseman. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Freeman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a big swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Jumps, throws, and they're down to their last out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Out towards left center. Long run on his horse. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, that was a circus-type play right there. First, it started with a bad angle, and then needing to jump to try to get up and make the catch. Just a bad look all the way around.
So, man, board. Max Muncy at the dish. And it's fouled away. They're down to their final strike. Rogers is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 10 runs on 11.
Just good, and you know if I could
everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get just about ready to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And that's in the dirt. And another ball.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And there's the automatic. This one popped up. Arcia in position. Nabs it. And there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. In there, and it's 0-1.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
On the ground, right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Christian Walker stands in now and watches strike one. Nice stop. Fired to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Late with the swing there.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout and you get your chance.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. Sale back to work. And a foul ball. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kelnick makes the grab, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. Chop to the left side. Riley. Throw is high and over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base, too.
Eugenio Suarez stands in here, takes ball one low.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Tosses to first, and they got him. Alec Thomas now. There's a strike. This ball's chopped to the ground. Riley slings it across, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Matt Olson. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one fouled off. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. No score here in the second. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he's back at Truist Park. Out of the 3rd inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
This to 3rd. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. On the ground to 3rd. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Runner on the go. Zips it across, and that is that. 1 left for Arizona. is the catcher, Sean Murphy. Gallen back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. The 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Outside. Swings and misses. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Start of the 4th, and here is Christian Walker. The pitch.
Walker.
Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And Sale deals. Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That just misses. Ball 1. 4th inning underway. No score. Out to short. Arcia. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low and get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. the ground. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in Atlanta, ready now for the 5th inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Suarez, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Sale delivers. 0-2 now. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Thomas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Gurriel. Grounded out his first time up. Smash down the left field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Base hit into the outfield. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League. Bottom of the inning. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Ozuna batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now. And here is Michael Harris. On a line, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Murphy swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. Harris, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. Started the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ketel Marte. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's outside.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Sale ready. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now it's Christian Walker. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The lefty fires. Right through there, got him. And how about Chris Sale locked in now? Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now a fly ball to right center. Harris after it. And that is that. So they make. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. You only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Bounce to the right. Marte. The throw to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fouled off. He was late.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Not even close there. And it's 1-2. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Olsen up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Ozuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Four runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. Just misses with that one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson appears to be getting loose. Mantiply also getting ready. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Sale back to work. Fastball for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Trying to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Digging in, Alek Thomas. Just missed.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Just missed. Moreno leads off first with one away. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ground ball left side. Riley fires the first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Joe Mantiply.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. Harris up for the third time and takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Got him swinging on the curveball. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Step off, throw to first. It's low and gets away. Man at first, one away. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Safe at second.
Well, this is a play that you've got to make. The pitcher steps off as the runner leaves early. Make the throws, put the tag on the runner, and execute. I guess you tip your cap to the base runner on that one. Really good job of getting out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes, and that ends the inning. So one. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order, and they trail it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Thompson, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. Score at 5-3 for the 2nd out with the 3rd baseman shifted over there. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Olsen in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Throws to second.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Ozuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They limit the damage here. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Sale back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Spencer Strider.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The 0-1. Foul ball. That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Right-handed reliever.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Man at first, Jock Peterson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's inside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fastball for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. That's not coming back. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Moreno, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. Right through there for a strike. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third, and that's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now at the plate. Gurriel gets a piece.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offer in there for a strike. Now 1-2. The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense.
Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.